All right. I finally figured out what was going on with the math behind the mole. So that's what we're going to code today. So go ahead, if you haven't done so already, we're going to create a script. We're going to call that mole. And I have my completed script over there on my other side. So if you see it pop up on another window, you just know that. We're going to try and just do all the code at once. If we need to do something else, we need to do something else. All right. So first thing, let's get our variables going for us. First off, let's add in two transforms. So we're going to do public transform start point. And then, as I adjust my mic, we're going to do public transform end point. Now we're going to need some floats. So we're going to do a public float speed. We're just going to set that to 2f for right now. If we want to move it later, we can. Then we're going to do a public float min wait time. We're going to set that to like 3f. And we're going to do public float max wait time. We're going to set that to like 7f. Remember, you can pause at any given time if you need to. The last float we're going to do is we're going to do a public float wait time. We're going to need a boolean, which we're going to do a public bool is at top. We're going to need a game vector 3, but we're going to make that private. Private vector 3 current target. And then I think the last thing that we need, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on my script, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we just need one more. We're going to do public game manager. We're just going to call it mana. Now, those are all the variables we're going to need for this. Basically, everything, if you're kind of reading through it, kind of seems self-explanatory. Start point, end point are going to access positional data. Float is going to do our speed for how fast it'll move. This will be the minimum amount of time our mole stays at the top. This will be the maximum amount of wait time. And this will probably just be for counting things down. When we're at the top, we want to make sure it's telling us that so we can add our points if we hit it. And then our current target is where it is currently heading. And then finally, we have the game manager to add our points. Now we're going to add in a new thing for here. We're going to do what's called an awake method. So we're going to do private void awake. And then in that, we're going to do mana equals game object dot find. We're going to find our game object, which we're just going to call manager. So if yours is not named this, it will have a hard time finding it. Then we're going to get the component. Get component, game manager. And there we go. Now our game manager is linked as soon as the game awakes. Now for the start. Oh, actually, we need to do one thing first. We're going to need to make a numerator. So down below, we're going to hit enter 3 times. And we're going to do an IE numerator. Move to target. Then we're going to go back up to start. And then we're going to do current target equals start point dot position. Then we can start our coroutine. Move to target. And then this will get things going. Now we have another one that we need to do. So on one of the other lines, we're going to do private void on trigger enter. So now whenever it is at the top, we can hit it. Basically, there's a lot of weird things going on with this. So if you're just following along with this today, that's fine. That's totally acceptable. I'm not going to be like upset or anything. I'm trying to get through this code in a reasonable amount of time, because if I was to go and explain every line, this is kind of going to take like 30 or 40 minutes, meaning like 1 or 2 class periods. So I'm trying to get through this as quick as I can, because there's a lot of things in here that you don't really need to worry about. If you would like me to go over it, I'd be happy to do that. But this is basically going to be for this this method right here is going to be our adding points. So what we're going to do is when we come back to it, we actually need to add one more. We're going to do public void got hit. Then we're going to do mana dot add points, and then we're going to do points. Now we don't have points set yet, so we actually need to go back up here, add in a variable. So public int points, we'll do that like 100. Now points looks a lot better. So now I'll keep this here for a second. I'll just slide this up. I want to do if other dot game object dot tag equals hammer and is at top equals true. I'm going to type in this got hit, saying that we need to give points. Otherwise, we are just going to return as if nothing has happened. Let's work on the update. Once again, if you need a pause, go ahead, pause. We're going to do transform dot position equals vector 3 dot move towards. Then we're going to do transform dot position current target. Then we're going to do speed times time dot delta time. And then this is just a comment for us. Check if object is at top. So if our transform dot position equals endpoint dot position is at top. Nope. It's true. Else if transform dot position equals start point dot position is at top equals false. Cool. So that's about it for that one. Right now, all we have left to do is our coroutine. So what we're going to do is we're going to find wait time. So wait time equals random dot range min wait time max wait time yield return. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I didn't end that. That's why. Yield return new wait 4 seconds wait time. Then we're going to do if transform dot position equals start point dot position current target is endpoint dot position. And we're going to kind of do the reverse with an else if transform dot position equals endpoint dot position. Oh, that would be a problem there. Then we're going to do current target equals start point dot position. Cool. And that is about it for that script. So you can see here I have the whole thing working on mine. Now here's what you're going to need to do. If you haven't done so already, I need you to kind of remake a mole prefab. So what I want you to do is I want you to create an empty. We're going to call that mole. If you already have like other objects parented underneath it, that's fine. But otherwise you're good. If you have not, if yours is just like one, then you're going to need to do this. We have mole. I think actually no, regardless of how you do this, you're going to need to do this. So you're going to make mole hub, okay? And you're going to attach your mole into it. Now, I also have this start point and end point. These are where my positional data is at. I want to drag those in there. And then I am going to hit, because I have the script running, we're going to hit play. And we'll watch as it comes up. So there we go. It comes up for a little bit. And then, boom. It's going to wait. It's going to come back up. And as we can see here, probably if I go to the mole hub, I duplicate it like a little bit. And then I'm going to hit play again. See what happens. Okay, so we got that one. We got that one. Then we got that one. Came back up. There we go. All right. Ooh, that was kind of cool. All right, cool. So that's about it for this video. It was about 12 minutes, but it should take you most of class. If not, keep adding in some art. Okay. Sounds good. We'll see you back here soon. All right. Bye.